one's kind of long, so bear with me. Sorry. All right, so what an amazing season and an unforgettable end to my wrestling career. Over the last 4 years with this team, I've had so many great times. Some of my favorite moments in life were shared with you guys. I know for a fact that I wouldn't have wrestled if it weren't for the best coaching staff and teammates someone could ask for. We may not be the best wrestlers in the world, but we definitely know how to have a good time. Even the coaches know what's up. And we couldn't do any of this if it weren't for our incredible booster club staff and fundraising staff and dedicated parents. So I want to start off by thanking all of them. And all of you wrestlers, coaches, and friends, I'm going to miss you so much while I'm in college and for the many years to come. Some of you guys are my closest friends, and I'm so happy that I've been able to hang out with you guys and get to know you better. I'll never forget hanging out with the boys. On a serious note, one of my biggest regrets in life so far is losing my league finals championship match and placing second in league for the last year of wrestling. I still think about it every day, and the question "what if" circles my head constantly. All of you wrestling next year and for the years to come, I not only encourage you but challenge you to perform better than I did my last year competing. And I know some of you will, and I know some of you will quit in the years to come. And don't get me wrong, I know why you would. And however, for those of you who for some reason have the same love for the sport as I do, you have the tools to be successful. One of the things that I didn't utilize to its full potential was our unparalleled coaching staff. If you want to go anywhere with wrestling, you have the resources, you just have to use them. Coach Conrad and even Bowler. Yeah, you're texting right now, so it's all right. So, even though I spent the least amount of time with you guys, I really appreciate you guys pushing me and really wanting me to do the best that I can, and coaching me during practice. And also for Conrad, I want to thank you for that, and also I'm going to enjoy coaching with you for the next couple months before college. Yeah. And Coach Matt, even though you weren't with us most of the season, I still have an undying respect for you. Everyone has to move on with their lives away from the sport someday, unless you're Lindley Kistler. You and Miles were the ones who started to teach me how to wrestle when I knew nothing of the sport. And as the years went by, the amount of kids from your first year of coaching started to diminish. But Connor, Hunter, and I will always be your three musketeers, or whatever you call us. Yeah. Coach Miles. Yeah, something with three. Coach Miles, after 3 years of you yelling at me, I wasn't sure whether or not to be happy you were living in Tennessee. However, when you returned to Newberry, I soon realized how much we missed you. And you definitely know how to encourage us, push us to be the best of our ability, and know how to scream at us to sprint. You freshmen are lucky that you didn't have to witness him being a conditioning coach for your first year of wrestling. However, I definitely think that he should start leading conditioning again. Just because
like mandatory.
I was never in better shape in my life my freshman, sophomore, junior year when he was leading the conditioning and Coach Matt. And so I want to thank you for making me a tougher person. And Coach Kistler, you're probably the most immature adult that I've ever met. But there's nothing that you could do to ever make me lose my respect for you. Even though you probably didn't actually remember my name until my junior year, you saw the potential in me when I was a sophomore. You taught me from the ground up, and I wouldn't have done a fraction of how well I did if it weren't for you. Everything was entertaining besides the wrestling part when you were there. The only reason you were so serious about my performance wrestling was because you just wanted the best for me. You told us several times that it hurts you when we lose because you know, because you see us as your own kids. I will never forget the times you went out of your way to help me and make sure I was learning and having a good time. And no homo, but I love you. Murph, you're not only just my coach, but you're like family to me too. You've done so much for me that I don't even know how to start to thank you. You are an amazing man and a wonderful role model. On the car ride to West Covina, I remember how you explained your respect and love for your coach back when you were in high school, and how you wanted to share the same bond with us. I speak for all the seniors as well as myself when I say that we all love you and respect you greatly. The thought of almost losing a figure like you a couple years ago was heartbreaking. During that time, I prayed for you every day for your recovery. We are blessed to still have you in our lives. I will never forget everything you've done for me and how lucky I am to have met such a great man to influence me in so many ways. I'm truly grateful for having you in my life, so I want to thank you for just being there for me. And I have so many more things to say, but I don't want to hold up the celebration anymore. But so I want to thank all of you for just being in my life.